The Rustamids were a dynasty of Abadi Khawarij imams of Persian descent that ruled mostly in the central Maghreb as a Muslim theocracy for a century and a half from their capital Tiaret until the Ismaili Fatimid Caliphate destroyed it. Their realm extended mostly to current central Algeria, but also Libya, Morocco and Mauritania. History. The Abadi movement reached North Africa by 719, when the missionary Salma ibn Sa'd was sent from the Abadi Jama'ah of Basra to Kairouan. By 740, their efforts had converted the major Berber tribes of Huwara around Tripoli, in the Nafusa Mountains and Isenata in western Tripolitania. In 757, a group of 4 Basra-educated missionaries including Abd-ar-Rahman ibn Rustam proclaimed an Abadi imamati, starting an abortive state led by Abu al-Khatib Abdullah ibn Samh, which lasted until the Abbasid Caliphate dispatched Muhammad ibn al-Asharath al-Khuzari to suppress it in 761, and Abul Khatib Abdullah ibn Samh was killed. On his death, the Tripolitanian Abadiya elected Abu al-Hatim al-Malzuzi as imam. He was killed in 772 after launching a second unsuccessful revolt in 768. After this, the center of power shifted to Algeria, and, in 777, Abd-ar-Rahman ibn Rustam, an Ifriqiyan-born convert to the Abadi movement of Persian origin and one of the 4 founders of the Imamati, was elected imam. After this, the post remained in his family, a practice which the Abadiya justified by noting that he came from no tribe, and thus his family had no bias towards any of the tribes of which the state was formed. The new imamati was centered on the newly built capital of Tiaret. Several Abadi tribes displaced from Tunisia and Tripolitania settled there, and strong fortifications were built. It became a major stop on the newly developing trade routes with sub-Saharan Africa and the Middle East. It was described by visitors such as the Sunni historian Ibn al-Safir as notably multi-religious, with a significant and loyal Christian minority and a substantial number of Sunnis and Jews, and open religious debate was encouraged. Ibn al-Safir also describes the imam as ascetic, repairing his own house and refusing gifts. The citizens sharply criticized him if they considered him derelict in his duty. Religious ethics were strictly enforced by law. The Rustamids fought the Kairouan-based Aghlabids of Ifriqiya in 812, but otherwise reached a modus vivendi. This displeased Abadi tribes on the Aghlabid border, who launched a few rebellions. After Abd-ul-Warab, the Rustamids grew militarily weak. They were easily conquered by the Ismaili Fatimids in 909, upon which many Abadish, including the last imam, fled to the Sadrata tribe of Wagla, whence they would ultimately emigrate to Mzdab. The Rustamid dynasty developed a cosmopolitan reputation in which Christians, non-Khawarij Muslims, and adherents of different sects of Khawarijism lived. Rustamid imams: Abd-ar-Rahman ibn Bahram ibn Rustam, Abd-ul-Warab ibn Abd-ar-Rahman, Afla ibn Abd-al-Warab, Abu Bakr ibn Afla, Muhammad Abu al-Yaqsan ibn Afla, Yusuf Abu Hatim ibn Muhammad Abi al-Yaqsan, Yaqub ibn Afla, Yusuf Abu Hatim ibn Muhammad Abi al-Yaqsan, again, Yaqsan ibn Muhammad Abi al-Yaqsan,